Hey, welcome to another episode of Steve on the Street. We're here in Victoria, brand new space with Dr. Jessica. Introduce yourself, tell everybody about it, and how excited you are to be here.
Yeah, I'm Jessica Radke-Maltez. I always go by Dr. Jessica.
Right.
We just moved into our new space about 3 days ago. So we're still getting the final details done here.
You didn't even close down for a day, did you?
We didn't, no sir. Well, we close a little early. Usually we're officially closed at 5:30 on a Friday. Usually I'm there till much later, but
Right.
we close at 3:30 on a Friday. So for a whole 2 hours we were closed. And then we opened up Monday morning. So that was a blessing with my staff and my family helping. We were able to get it moved on
All
over and get
hands
to work.
on deck, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, awesome. Well, let's give us a tour. Show us the
Okay.
space. Tell us a little bit about your exam rooms, how many you have, and what the plan is.
Yes, sir. So right here we've got 3 rooms kind of right along this corridor, I guess. And then we have another room across the hall and then 3 more rooms. So we got 7 total exam rooms, which is nice. So the idea behind having more exam rooms is to have the space for multiple doctors to work at the same time. We're growing so much. We have such a great community. We've got so many pets that are in our community, which is awesome. And I just love that human-animal bond, you know, the family bond. We're trying to be able to have more doctors working and more capacity, so potentially we can do urgent care hours. You know, the idea would be for when time to come, you know, be open till 9 at night or be open on weekends. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we were open 24/7 in 5 years, to be honest.
That is amazing.
You know? So yeah, so we're trying to think that way because we know how much work we do every day, and we know that we have clients who are, you know, from different towns, cities calling, trying to get in. And so now this opens up capacity for us to help.
You're the only doctor here right now?
I'm the only full-time doctor, but I do have 3 other docs that will work on a kind of a part-time basis where they come in maybe 9 to 3, 1 or 2 days a week. You know, we've got the best team. I mean, like our support staff, I hate to just call it support staff because that's not all they are, but you know, they got the best feeling about them, you know, like just they love their jobs and they're happy to be here every day, so that makes a difference, you know.
This is beautiful. So,
thank you.
What, in size-wise, space, what did you go from in your old location to what you have now?
Yeah, good question. So I just giggle because I'm like, we really expanded because our old location, you know, we were actually working out a house that was kind of retrofitted to be a veterinary office, which was appropriate. You know, it was clean. It was functional. So now we're at, I think, 67 square hundred feet, so a lot bigger and all one level. We're grateful for that. This area we're standing in now is kind of the heart of the clinic, I'd say. So basically, all these functions took place in a very small kitchen of the old house. So that literally, I bet it was probably 10 foot by 20 foot wide space where all these functions take place. Now we've got a professional medical facility
And
here,
it seems like the flow is going to be so much more helpful to the staff, to the patients, right? Because like you said, you walk in like, I don't know much about, you know, the vet world, but like you said, you can treat a patient, you can do the test here, kennels back here, so it just makes sense.
Like I said, we've been moved in for like 3 days, so not every space is exactly how it's going to be, but this space is pretty much set. This is our dental suite, so, you know, it's very functional. You know, we've got our anesthesia machines, our dental tables. We've got a digital dental x-ray here, teeth cleaning dental machine. So it's just very functional for us, and nice to have it separate from surgery because there's different bacteria in the mouth than, you know, we want to confine that to one area. We don't want that being in our surgery suite.
I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
Awesome. We just saw the dental office. What do we got going in here?
This is one of our surgery suites. So, you know, whenever you're looking at stuff in here, it's like, it looks sterile, you know, but that's what we want. It's surgery. So we've got separate thermostats on this room and our other surgery room to keep it cooler. That's for our monitoring equipment, anesthesia monitoring, anesthesia machine, surgery table, lights, you know. So that's what it takes.
And so you can be in here and then We can be doing some pins and bones over here,
yes, sir.
right?
Yep. After you got, and even let's say we got pins in the bones and stuff such.
Yeah.
We've got X-ray right next door.
Oh, X-ray
right here.
Awesome.
So we can take our patient that Dr. Hamill wants to look and see how his pins look after fixing a broken leg. We can take an X-ray and then wheel them back into surgery.
Well, we're in the cat ward. And so this is awesome. You got your own special place. We don't have to worry about that anxiety with the cats versus dogs, right?
We have everything we need to treat them pretty much. Even we have sedation available. Like the oxygen lines are passed through the ceiling and there's oxygen drops so that we can run our anesthesia equipment.
Right.
We can run it right in here. We've got a table, so if there's something they needed for cleaning up, we've got water supply right here. Or if we just need to use the table for different procedures, we can do that as well. So basically they can be in here. It's a lot quieter at this part of the building because it's kind of in the middle of the building, and we're hoping they're going to be a lot more comfortable, and I'm sure they will be. So.
Right. One thing I've always been thinking about too is we've got some great humane societies that are partners with us as well.
Carver Scott.
Yes. Yeah, they're a
very
great
good
friend of the chamber, and do you guys partner with them, and how does that work? I mean,
so we offer free exams for our Humane Society pets when they're newly adopted.
Okay.
So we do see a lot of Carver Scott pets, being that we're in this area, you know.
Right.
But yeah, we do a free exam the first time we see them, or also if someone gets a pet from a rescue, we offer a free exam for that too, kind of to support rescues and the Humane Societies, because sometimes they don't have all the means to do everything. Although Carver Scott's amazing. I mean, and the rescues, they generally do a really good job as far as getting those first vaccinations done and deworming and examining the pets. They're very good.
And now we're in a space where families get to come and say goodbye, and you're very mindful of it. So tell us a little bit about what you guys did here.
Yeah, so that's a difficult thing in life, is when it comes time for the pet, our family member where we gotta say goodbye. And so we have a space in this building where the comfort room, we still are yet to move in some of the furniture and such, but where the family is able to kind of go out a separate exit, just kind of a little more peaceful, private area, I would say, was the idea behind it. So it's just, I mean...
That way they're not walking through the lobby.
Yeah, it was something we always wanted to try to protect people from at our old space. I mean, everyone's so kind, and most people have gone through it, so I believe, we always would put up a little sign like, hey, there is a euthanasia going on, so just to be considerate, and people were, but I always kind of felt bad, that people had to kind of go through the front lobby. And so we just, having the space now, we've got a separate exit, so it's just kind of something that I hope will help.
Dr. Jessica, I want to thank you so much for your time this morning, and I know you have a lot to do. You just moved in. Just so excited for our community to be able to have somebody like you who's invested into Victoria and looking for years to come, and looking forward to celebrating when we get the team out here in ribbon cuts. So
thank you
so
appreciate
much.
it. I appreciate you for coming out.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Thanks so much. See you on the next episode.